Hello and welcome to another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos, the D&D podcast set in the world of Fierlor. I'm joined again by our usual players, and Zoe is joining us again, our wonderful artist and the guest player of the tiefling bard, Ross. Quickly, before we jump back into things, does anyone have any plugs? Nope. No, it's not really the time for plugs at the moment, is it?
Remember, Zorthram Tathara's out there, and that's it.
Wash
Take
your hands.
care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Zoe is an actor like myself, so keep an eye on any socials that we plug down in the description, and she might have a show at some point coming up in the future. Who knows? She's just wrapped on one around about the time that this comes out.
And if anyone in Melbourne knows of any jobs going, I'll be there in about a month.
Yeah.
Help a girl out.
Yeah. Take a clip from this show of Ross doing something and send it to them.
Perfect.
All right. So, without further ado, let's jump into another episode of Wyverns and Weirdos. And we're back. So, where we last left off, the party began. The party met a tiefling bard by the name of Ross, who was sent to replace their Azamar guide, Pyrrhus, on this mission. And they started their exploration of the tower. Discovering that there were just so many doors, each with a gem above them, signifying a different plane of existence.
They also looked very expensive. Earmarked for later, just saying.
Where we left off, they had checked the room associated with the material plane to discover that it had a teleportation circle, which Anya attempted to sabotage. Whether successfully or unsuccessfully remains to be truly seen, but Ross's still active at that point detect magic vision suggests that it at least had some impact. They also saw that there was a scrying circle that Neumann tried to use before realizing, I can't use this, and then Anya just knocked it over, pouring the water everywhere. And where we left, they were returning to the entrance hall and determining their next course of action.
I have to say, Zoe, the enactments, amazing. It was basically like having a sign language translator as Darby was speaking.
You'll have to check out the videos for stream for that one.
That's called 6 years, 2 theatre degrees, baby!
I have a question. If Anya had a look at the gemstone above the door of the room we just left, does it look like it could be removable?
Roll me an investigation check.
Yes, her strong suit.
I think you're not bad at investigation, are you?
She has a +0 to investigation, and she rolled a 7, so you know her strong suit.
It's Neumann. That's
Can't
a good.
really tell. It's your passive investigation that's good. That's why.
Hey Neumann, do you reckon that gem is removable? can you have a look at that gem? See if it's removable?
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. Why? Can't you see for yourself?
I don't know these things. You are better at removing things, I guess. I'm better at blocks. You're better at removing
Okay,
things.
I'll give it a shot. He casts guidance
roll.
on himself.
Okay.
Just why not?
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check and add the d4.
10 brings it to 22.
22. Strangely, the gem seems to be almost fused into the stone. It is possible that with some work you could probably prise it out, but it would either take a ridiculous amount of time or you would damage any weapon or tool used to remove it in the process, or possibly both.
So, I'll make the long story short. Yes, it can be. However, practically, no.
Okay.
Will break stuff or take a long time.
I thought that maybe it would, I don't know, stop part of the magic. If we remove them at each room after we raided it?
I think my internet's a little bit crappy, if you can hear me.
Can hear you?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can.
You're frozen though.
Alright, yeah.
It's just your video
um,
that's a bit laggy.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
message a couple people in my house. Alright, yeah, I didn't hear any of that, sorry.
Ben, stop playing
Okay.
whatever Ben plays. I don't know what he plays.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just figured it might help sabotage the magic, but
Oh yeah. Would have been very helpful. We would have, if we could have removed the gemstones, it would have been for the good of this place. Yeah, absolutely. Good thinking, Anya. Such a shame we can't remove them.
yes. And I was not factoring in the money at all.
Of course not.
Shall we choose another room?
Which one would you like to go to? Ross kind of gesticulates widely.
Oh, so is these like all plains? It's like the Feywild there? Can you see anything else that's like the Feywild? I'm kind of from there.
I think the
Well, I was.
one of the ones that we didn't have. Wait,
So the
that doesn't
Feywild.
make sense for her to say as a person in a normal, regular speech. I don't think that the Feywild is here.
There isn't
the
a stone
Feywild-
here.
Yeah.
Feywild.
The Feywild, the Shadowfell, and the planes of the elemental chaos are not represented
Yeah, I
amongst
know.
the gems.
I know. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Oh.
We could go to the ethereal plane. It is the most like ours. Ish, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Neumann, I don't know if you're actually conscious for that, but when you do Misty Step, that's kind of what you jump through. What Caius can jump through as well when he uses Misty Step, which he learned on his lonesome, of course, with a bit of expert help. Yeah, ethereal plane, yeah.
Plus, it's the door like right to the left, if we're depending on what way we're facing. It's right there. It's literally
Yeah,
right there.
it's just this door right here.
Yes,
Okay.
that one right there.
Right.
So you go through. Yeah, it is right next to the material plane door. The door with the
I've been keeping notes.
the door with the spiraling white gem above it. Okay, so entering this room, you see a similar setup to the previous room. However, this time there are only 8 doorways, including the one you came through, and each is covered over by a curtain, each of a different color. So they are associated with, I believe I sent at least, sorry, did I send that to the main group as well? Yeah, so I sent the other 8 color,
Oh, they're in here. Okay. So these were the missing places are.
So the 8 gems here are there is a bright turquoise gem above the door you've just come through, which represents the material plane. Dusky grey for the Shadowfell. Opalescent white for the Feywild. pale blue for the plane of air, reddish brown for the plane of earth, orange for the plane of fire, green for the plane of water, and a swirling mix of colours for the elemental chaos.
Okay. Well,
This is unexpected.
Yeah. But he looks from like the Feywild, he looks at like the Shadowfell one and kind of just like his little ears like kind of like flick back kind of thing.
so
Interesting.
Feywild, the pros are, Bertie, you're an expert on the Feywild.
Yeah.
The cons are, most folk who aren't of the Feywild forget their time in the Feywild, and we currently, she kind of looks across at Ross and then like at Neumann, and she's like, we can't forget about Neumann's little friend from the Feywild.
Oh yeah, that probably wouldn't be great. I mean,
Would it? I mean, like,
I can have a peek in there if like if that's just what we're doing. I can have a look.
maybe. I will go with you to keep you safe.
Oh, I was just gonna. Yeah.
Don't let the Fae get me.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's
Are
at this
we
moment
splitting
that-
up?
Just gonna peek my head.
It's at
in,
this
like-
moment that a swirling wind begins
Oh,
to pick
no.
up in the center of the room. And can I get everyone to roll me a strength saving throw?
Oh no.
Strength
Oh,
saving?
yeah.
Yes.
As a rogue, this is definitely,
As
well, that's not bad,
bard.
actually. Real squishy, Darby.
If
Yep.
only the muscly people were here. If
16.
only. Oh.
I also got a 16.
Oh, you guys
Twinsies.
nice.
Bertie?
My modifier was a -1.
13 for Bertie.
13. Newman?
It's pretty good for Bertie considering.
Waiting for my page to load, but I rolled a natural 17.
17.
Oh.
That'll be enough, because you've got
Yeah.
plus 4.
Still
to
loading.
strength.
That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You beat
20,
it.
21.
Yeah. Okay, so you all feel the wind trying to blow, like trying to basically move you around. It's a very extreme heavy wind, almost cyclone-like, and Bertie, you almost lose your footing for a moment before kind of managing to kind of place your staff on the ground, kind of giving you a pivot point.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right. Bertie is not very strong.
Can everyone roll me another strength saving throw as the wind continues?
Oh, no.
7.
7?
1.
1. Bertie?
9.
9. Newman?
10.
10. Everyone fails.
We all go A over T.
So, yeah, so you all get flung about by this cyclone. And I'm going to roll this 4 times.
Oh, no.
That is a D8. There are 8 doors.
Oh, no. Oh, we're all. Oh, no.
So-
Oh, that's kind of exciting. I love
But
it.
you are thrown through the curtain, the curtain that is a swirling mix of colours.
Okay.
That's chaos.
That's the elemental chaos.
Oh, no.
Anya.
Okay. Not great.
You are thrown through the orange curtain.
Fire. Okay.
Oh, no.
I fuck with that.
Newman, you are thrown through the
Please be the
green curtain.
Feywild. Ah.
And Ross, you
water.
are thrown. That went
To the floor.
So I'm gonna re-roll it. You are thrown through the reddish brown curtain.
Plane of Earth.
Yes.
I mean, like, again, none of these are the Shadowfell, so that's probably a good thing. All the Feywild, so that's fine.
So now remind me who was it who went who was the elemental chaos?
Meets Bertie.
So, you find yourself falling into this room that seems to have four very distinct corners to it, with each kind of blending into each other. As you hit the ground, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, ouch. Oh man. Oh boy.
And you see it's not a massive room, but there are 5 doors all up. There is the one that you fell through up above you, and then there is one at the essentially at the center corner of each key corner of elements.
Oh, okay. Are there any other like distinguishing features about the doors?
No. They seem to be on the outer side of them from where you are. They seem to have curtains corresponding to the curtains in the previous room. You also see flying through the corresponding doors your 3 companions.
Oh, so I can see them.
So flying through the orange curtain, the green curtain, and the reddish-brown curtain, you see your 3 allies.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So I can see where they're going, and I'm still connected to these rooms technically.
Yeah, so this is all the one room. So
okay.
As the rest of you land in your respective elemental corners, you can see each other, you can see Bertie.
Oh, okay. Weird.
What? What?
Are we all in the same room, or can we just see?
Yeah, you're in the same room.
Okay. Well, I didn't land very dignifiedly, but that was weird. Hello, you are all here. You're not an illusion.
What?
No tricks here.
Okay.
This isn't quite what I was expecting.
No. It's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, well, that's lucky, I guess. I mean, we're all still here, right? We're all still alive. Right? Yes? We haven't all died?
Well, I guess now the question is, you go.
No, you go.
My question would be, how do we get back out?
Well, I mean, if we just go back up through the door on the ceiling, maybe, like, that would just be the way to get out. I don't know. We could try something like that.
Now, Anya, you were the one in fire?
Mm.
Can you roll me
I had a feeling.
Oh, no.
This is the wrong book. Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Another one of Anya's super strong suits.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's a 14.
Jeez. So you take 7 points of fire damage.
Oh, cool.
Child's play.
As the heat as the heat kind of gets to you.
A little bit of a spooky ghost
Ross.
there.
Yeah, that's not great.
I believe you were in the
Plane of Earth.
So you're actually fairly fine where you are.
Oh,
Neumann.
welcome back to the land of the living.
Now that you're back,
Is he back? Can you hear us?
can you hear us?
Oh, you can.
Could
Yes,
you
you can.
please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Could you please have a look at my Constitution saving score, please?
Yep.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, you have a +3. Not quite
Alright.
enough. So you take from the the frigidity of the elements of water around you. You take 10 points of cold damage.
And you said I was fine?
Yeah.
When I fall, I use my tumble training to just land in like that superhero little roll they do, and then I kind of spring back up like.
So roll me an acrobatics check just to see how good it is.
Oh, okay. What's 9 plus 12?
Oh,
That's 20.
21.
Yeah.
that's
I rolled a
amazing.
21.
Yeah. So yeah,
Amazing!
you see this
10 out of 10.
fantastic tumble. Like as she's thrown into the room and manages to recover in this flawless tumble.
That's incredible.
Anya, who is like sweating and panting on the floor from the fire that is burning around her, is like, that's hot.
I like that. Cool. Okay. Very impressive.
I don't know about you guys. I'm currently on fire.
Can we see that she's on fire?
Yes, you can.
Oh boy, you are! Oh, okay.
It's not incredibly on fire, but there is a smouldering, like...
I mean, that's not great for plant persons, so like, I can assume it's not great for Anya, who has lots of dead bits of plants in her hair. Okay.
I'm not exactly fire safe. Like, if I was outside of your house, you would not pass your fire safety.
No, that's not great.
Like assessment.
I didn't prepare it. Because I could create water. But I'm assuming it's elemental anyway.
Does it feel like or seem like, or can she roll an arcana to tell whether the fire is just going to continue? Or whether it's like one and done?
Roll me an arcana check.
That ain't it, chief. That's
Okay.
a 1.
You have no idea.
While Anya, while we're doing this, Betty's rifling through his backpack, and he's pulling out lots of different flasks and like just trying to test them to make sure they're not actually alcohol.
Oh.
He's like, I'm assuming he finds one bottle of water that he throws at Anya.
Does he not find a single birdie's elixir? Or is that highly flammable?
It's probably highly flammable.
You would have, I would say,
Birdie's
3
elixir?
Birdie's elixirs
Okay.
still in your bag.
He like takes a couple of swigs of like the different alcohol things and throws them back in his bag, and then like uncorks the Birdie's elixir and throws it over Anya.
Can everyone
Do
roll
I
me-
burst into flames?
No. Could everyone roll me a perception check, please?
Okay.
Finally, something I'm good at.
Hold on. 15.
15?
17.
17?
I rolled a 15, so I have +7, so 22.
And Neumann?
12.
12. Okay, everyone but Neumann notices that there is it's about 10-15 feet away from where Bertie landed, there is there are a few bits of armor that lie on the ground. There is a chest piece, a helm, and a pair of greaves.
Do there appear to be any weapons?
There is a...
Oh no, a suit of armor, you say?
There is...
Oh
there
no.
There is some form of pole arm and a scimitar by its side.
Fuck.
Does this look like the armor I saw last night?
No.
Okay.
Did the Birdie's
So-
elixir help put out Anya's fire, by the way?
Yeah.
There you go!
Nice.
Yeah.
All healed! I'll bill you for it later, girl.
And you see energy from each corner of the room begin to coalesce towards the suit of armor.
Sorry, Darby.
Yeah.
Hafren.
Oh, yeah, true.
Where is Hafren
roll me a strength saving throw for Hafren.
Oh.
So
Oh shit, that's a nat 20.
nat 20.
He's a kitty, so.
Is he the upstairs?
I think Hafren was probably small enough that he was able to keep out of the way of the cyclone.
So he's still upstairs.
Yeah.
So funny.
You should like talk to Hafren and be like, Hafren, come throw some rope down, lassie.
He doesn't have her.
That's incredible.
Hafren, like in the meantime, is doing the same thing that in a previous campaign that Jake and I were part of, a different familiar of a different character of mine went on and did like parts of the dungeon without us while we were stuck in a room.
Amazing.
Thanks, Godzilla. That's Parenthia's Godzilla, by the way, if you remember Parenthia.
Oh, nice.
A few episodes ago. Anyway,
Nice.
sorry.
So, can I get everyone to roll initiative as this elemental creature coalesces?
Can I not run up and like kick away his sword or something? Or his arm? So it takes a longer time.
You can try it if you end up beating its initiative.
Yeah, look fair. Well, hope it rolls low.
22.
Wait a second, I just need to plug some other numbers in. So 22 for Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Neumann,
19.
19. Anya
8.
and Bert,
She's doing great today.
14 for Bertie.
14. Alright. So, Ross, you have one initiative. What
Yay.
would you like to do
Hey.
as this creature of elements starts to coalesce?
I think I'll take a leaf out of Anya's book. I'm gonna sprint forward and I'm gonna try to
Nice.
kick away the weapon.
All right.
Sweet.
I would say you can do that quite easily. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else? So that would be your action. Is there anything you'd like to do with a bonus action?
Just a quick question. Are you kicking them towards us or like behind the creature? Just for my own reference later.
I'll kick them towards the party. And then, how can you tell the difference between actions and bonus actions?
There will be either.
Almost impossible.
On Beyond, there is a section for it. By the way,
Yeah.
sneak behind the curtain, a lot of us use Beyond. And by
Yeah.
a lot of us, I mean all of us.
Yeah.
Probably like not a great deal should be able to do.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do
I
with bonus
think your
actions.
only options for
Sure,
bonus
is it sure
actions
rogue?
are Healing Word and Bardic Inspiration. So you can give someone a dice of Bardic Inspiration if you would like. Or you could heal someone for a little bit with Healing Word. But those are basically your options.
Okay.
You don't have to use it though.
Okay. I think I'll wait and see how we all fare.
All right.
I'll
Fair.
start using up spell slots.
Yeah.
Neumann.
I think you said my name.
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't noticed this armor. So
Oh no.
I guess I'm still
But
going
you
to
did
work
notice-
on.
You would have noticed Ross very obviously running
Kicking
towards something, and as you saw that, notice that there's a suit of armor and this coalescence of elements.
So from what I can piece together so far, because I'm not getting much audio on my end, I'm in like a cold room or something, but I can see you guys somehow.
So you're
Oh,
in,
no.
you're
Okay.
in a cold, wet corner of a room that essentially contains all elements.
Yeah, we're all
That-
we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
cool.
the four
can
the four corners have the elements at their strongest points, but they also all kind of bleed together.
And this room has all of the doors as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. So
Or
it
is
has,
it just-
it has 5 doors.
Okay.
basically the 5 that
Cool.
you can enter this room.
So this is...
Yeah, and there's a ceiling door, which is
yeah.
the one we
So,
fell through.
one
Yeah.
on each of the 4 corners and 1 on the ceiling.
Yeah, cool.
Alright. Strength check, it's probably good at that. Alright, I don't really have too many spells that can help me, so what I might do instead is I'll just run up to it, if I can. Can I run up to it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, stabby time.
Not fully formed yet, by the way. Still limp.
I'm not taking the chance. Oh, actually, in that case, actually, can I cast Entangle to stop the pieces from going together?
Ooh.
You can attempt it.
Ooh,
Sure.
I like that.
And by that, I believe it's you cast it and it has to make a saving throw.
It's a
if
strength
it's effective
check.
at
Each
all.
limb have to make a saving throw?
So it's not limbs, it's just elements coalescing together to form a figure.
So probably not like a physical
You said
form.
there was armor.
Yeah,
the
there's-
elements
like,
wearing the armor,
you-
I'm presuming.
you could attempt to hold down pieces of armor, but
Nah, probably won't make. I feel like stabs will work better. Alright, time to stab. So I'm going to use... Oh, actually that might work. No, stab. Okay, so Titania's needle.
alright.
I'm going to stab... I don't know what I'm stabbing. Maybe the chest piece.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alright, excelente. Oh god, that's absolutely beautiful. So that is a 14. No,
14.
13.
13, that does not hit.
Alrighty, second attack. That is a lot better. So the second attack, and that is with the Vicious Rapier, is 22.
22. Okay, that hits.
Alrighty.
You do not get your dex bonus to that, but you do get your sneak attack because Ross is close by.
No,
Cool.
that is all good.
Hey.
So I've rolled minimum damage. Actually, you have +1 to attack rolls, maybe this magic weapon. Alright, okay, so that is 2 piercing damage and then sneak attack, which I believe is... Excuse me, just gotta quickly double check.
How many levels of rogue?
It's been a while since
it
we've
is
played
3d6
these
for you.
characters,
3d6, thought so. So that was 2, which now gets turned into 9 piercing damage total.
Alright. Okay. Not too bad. Okay.
Bonus action, hide.
You used your bonus action to attack.
Ah, that is correct. Never mind then.
Alright.
You just
Bertie,
pull your hat down really low.
the first thing that happens on the top of your turn,
Yeah.
if you look at your spells,
Oh, yeah, okay.
there is a
Yep.
spell called Shadow of Moil. It's a
Oh, yeah, Shadow of Moil,
fourth
yeah.
level spell.
Yeah.
It is immediately cast, so everyone sees this.
Oh, okay.
This kind of aura of shadow engulf Bertie.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. That just happens. Am I able to do anything else, or
The
it's just...
shadow. You have your turn as normal. This technically happened on initiative. So-
Oh no.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flame shadows wreath his body.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm heavily obscured to the rest of you now. Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, and if there's any dim light near me, then it turns into darkness.
Yeah.
Interesting. Cool.
And bright light is turned into dim light.
Yeah. Assuming this is just lit up generally in this room. Cool. Very like falters for like a second. And like, and then just instinctively holds his hand out and like does holds his left hand out, grabs his wrist, and then just casts magic missile at the elemental thing.
All right.
I guess.
Roll to hit. You're level 11 now. I think this is the first time you've used it since level 11.
Yeah.
You get 3 now, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay. I have a +10 to hit, which is awesome too. All right. So first one is a 10, so a 20.
Yes.
Alright,
It's
so I'm just
actually
gonna
a plus
roll like
11 to hit.
Oh, I like that.
I think your proficiency bonus went up.
That's right. Yeah,
might
did I
have
have
gone
an
up since
I haven't
you
updated my
wrote that
cheat sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So I'm just gonna roll each one now, and
Yep.
then I'm gonna do my damage.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So that's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Okay. Cool. So that's 2 hits, and then I rolled a 13, so 23.
23. So all 3 hit. So that is
Okay, cool.
3d10 plus 15.
3d10 plus 5, I believe.
So it's plus 15 because you add the 5 to each one.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Cool. All right. So I rolled an 8, a 3, and a 7. So 18 plus 15.
So
30.
33.
33. So yeah, Bertie. I guess for Ross's sake, if she's looking in his direction. Oh yeah, he burst from out of those shadowy flames. Burst 3 very like I don't know, black and red crackling energy bolts towards this creature that's trying to stand up, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Birdie goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Except negative, yes, basically. Interesting.
Ross kind of jumps in surprise and is just like, has he always been able to do that?
We don't really talk about it. He doesn't like it when we talk about it.
Ross is just very confused.
Yes, he
Neumann
has.
and Anya, the first time you've seen this like wreathing of shadows around him, though.
I mean, like, the shadow thing is new, but considering the tentacle thing, honestly, it's not surprising.
Let's not talk about that. How do we kill this thing? Yeah.
Ross's eyebrows just shoot up and she's like, tentacle thing?
Oh no.
So
You make it sound worse. Let's just kill this thing.
it is the Chaos Myrmidon's turn.
I was
Chaos
hoping it'd be
Myrmidon.
my
Oh
turn
my
first.
god.
Yes. Laura,
no.
you have faced something like this before in another game in the Christmas special.
Oh no.
This is
okay.
a slightly beefed up version of the Chaos Elemental.
Not great.
So
Pretty sure I didn't even kill that one, and I was a higher level at that point. Cool.
you're actually lower level than you are
that's
now.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
ninth
was 8,
level.
yeah.
That was.
Ninth level. Alright. Anyway, what does it do? How do we die?
The Myrmidon, on the top of its go, it's going to use its bonus actions to shift forms. And
Good-o.
so initially it started coalescing into the form of a fire creature, but then you see that fire solidify into stone and rock as it pulls back its arm and goes to strike at Neumann.
Spring shield.
All right.
Good old spring shield.
The classic.
Some more attack. So that's nowhere near enough. So it misses.
Hey, Neumann lives another day.
And
Yes.
that expended its
Oh, thank goodness.
thunderous strike.
Good.
All right, and that is its go. Anya.
Cool. Is it possible for her to grab the weapons that were kicked towards us and throw them through one of the doors?
Yeah. So the scimitar was kicked towards you.
Cool. She grabs it and she throws it through. What doors? Is it just the elemental doors that are like reachable for us?
Yeah. So any of the 4 elemental doors it's throwable through. If you tried to throw it into the chaos door, you might risk it coming down and hitting someone.
Yeah, no. She throws it through the earth door.
Okay. All right.
Does it just stay in there,
Yeah.
or does it fall back through?
It appears to stay in there.
Cool. She shuts that door, turns around. Is that her action?
Yes.
Cool. Then she uses a bonus action to hide.
All right. Roll me a stealth check.
Nice.
23.
23. Okay. Ross, it is your go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You and Neumann are right up engaged with the Myrmidon. Bertie is about 10-15 feet away.
Well, the black shape that is Bertie presently is about 10 to 15 feet away.
Gee.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I don't know all of my spells yet.
You're doing great, honestly.
Thank you.
I will say
How
Neumann on deck.
corporeal? Like, I know it's stone right now, but is it corporeal? Like, could it?
It is.
Be
It is
spoken
corporeal. What?
Could it be spoken to?
You could attempt to.
Could I cast Enthrall?
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
And distract it long enough for us to work out something else?
So, any creature that can't be charmed succeeds in the saving throw automatically. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends or until the target can no longer hear you. So, you move it distracting.
So you're basically luring it to you and we got to kill it.
Yeah, you weave a distracting string of words causing a creature of your choice that you can see within range and that can hear you to make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds on this saving throw automatically, and if you or your companions are fighting a creature, it has advantage on the save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends, or until the target can no longer hear you. The spell ends if you are incapacitated or can no longer speak. So it wouldn't necessarily stop it from attacking you. It's not part of the spell necessarily, but it would make it target you over anyone else as well.
Okay.
Most likely.
Possible.
Has it got any of the armor on it?
It is wearing the armor.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. I can't cast 2 spells at once, can I?
No.
Damn.
You can cast you can cast a bonus action spell and a cantrip on the same turn, but
Enthrall isn't a bonus action.
no.
The
Yeah,
other one I
probably-
wanted to use is a cantrip, but Enthrall's not a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a rock right now, so I'm gonna cast Enthrall
Yep.
to try and distract it.
Awesome.
Okay, so I get to roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Fail. Oh no, he has to.
I rolled a
Fail.
4 and a 5.
Fail. Yes!
And it has a modifier of 0.
It is enthralled by this beautiful
Yeah.
tiefling lady.
Also
Yeah.
not very wise.
I'm gonna,
Heck yeah.
as I cast it, I'm going to look at the other 3, and I'm gonna go, you have 1 minute. And then I'm gonna cast the spell.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Neumann.
Okay. So Newman's just kind of like turn around and just say, I mean, maybe this might do it or not, but I can make it just float in the air so it can't move anywhere and spin it around. Might make it dizzy.
Yeah, you can try
And
that.
then we can just have at it for 10 minutes whilst it floats
Yeah,
there.
punching bag.
Sure.
That sounds up your alley, cat.
Cool. Levitate. It needs to do a Constitution saving throw.
Is it because if this works, he's going to be floating up in the air, but he's only going to be punching Ross, so he's just going to be
Let
going.
me just check something, because it
In the
is
air.
rocks at the moment.
I'm so annoyed. I also have levitate.
Oh, that's all right.
fucking
Save that for later.
Yeah.
We may need it.
No, it's one of my loot, like DOS loot ones.
Oh, that's awesome.
Instead of a lute, it's a tambourine.
Well, if we have to fly upwards, we may also need to
Just tambourine.
levitate.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Come on, Darby, let this
If
But this
if it
elemental
can
fly,
fly,
do
it
it,
says
guys.
it can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface. So I guess even if
Yeah.
it can fly, it can't fly.
It can't. It's
So
It's just there.
My
Darby, just
curiosity,
let us have this victory.
the thing that I'm wondering about is the weight limit on the spell.
500 pounds.
Yeah, which is about 220 kilos.
Yeah.
Surely it's not that heavy.
It's rock.
Oh,
but-
it's Earth though.
It's a mix of earth and rock. I think
Some
hang on.
rock.
comparing it to of
Earth
all
elemental weight.
things, comparing it
Let us have
of all
this.
things to like a quick Google image search for 225 kilogram bodybuilder, I think it would just come in under the weight limit, so it would work.
It needs to beat a
Um,
15 for a
Woohoo!
Constitution saving throw.
Now this might be where it doesn't
Comes
have
to.
anything about like if it's immune to certain.
Nope, just an
things,
unwilling
right?
creature, unless it wants to. Unwilling creature has to succeed
It
on a
wants to
Constitution
fly,
saving
right?
throw.
It's
Yeah.
always
If it
wanted to
does,
fly.
nothing happens. But if it doesn't, it happens, and by the looks of it, there's no.
That is a 20.
Okay, it
Oh,
saves. Alrighty,
dang.
So I looked up bodybuilders for
You
nothing.
spent all that time looking up bodybuilders too.
Damn, that must
Google history
suck.
now.
Alright, so.
That's Birdie's Google history.
Just want to see what I can do with my bonus action. Can I use maybe help or something? No, I'm just gonna hide. I mean, I feel like it would be pretty easy to hide now because it's not really looking
It has
at me.
disadvantage on perception checks to spot.
Yeah, I hide
All right.
with a disadvantage. Hang on.
No,
28.
you don't have disadvantage.
It has disadvantage,
No,
not you.
I'm hiding, which uses stealth, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
18.
right. Your stupid armor.
Stupid
Oh,
armor's
yeah.
gonna save me one day.
It's true.
One day.
It's still stupid.
Shiny armor. Stupid shiny armor.
I mean, it makes you pretty hard to hit. Beth,
Yeah.
your go.
Alright, Birdie still looks like has a private little crisis about the weird flames that are coming off him, but he just keeps cocking his little left wrist at it and tries to cast magic missile again.
All right.
So, first roll. The 17, so that will hit with a plus 10.
Yes.
That's one. Next roll was a 9, so a 19.
Yep, that hits.
That hits, alright. And the third roll is 12, so that will also hit.
All right. So roll me 3d10
Okay,
plus
so-
15.
Here we go. Hang on, I'll roll my d10s all at once. Cool, so it's a 1, a 6, and a 9, so 6, 9. So that is
I will have 1,
16,
6, 9,
no,
please.
Yeah, 16 plus 15, so
So
31?
So you've
Yes.
dealt like 60 something damage to this so far.
I'm very normal. Yeah, and the same kind of crackling energy kind of just splits apart the air past the people that are like on the way to attack this creature and then just crashes into it.
Yeah.
I love having 3 magic missiles to blast now. Awesome.
Yeah. Plus
his turn.
an amazing to hit bonus.
Yeah, I'm so glad I took those feats.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So the Myrmidon's turn. Gonna start with a bonus action used to shift its form.
It realizes the error of its ways and goes home.
No. The rock liquefies into water as it turns into a water Myrmidon.
Okay.
And it attempts to attack. So it takes up the trident
Oh
and
no.
makes 3 attacks at Ross.
Oh no.
Bye, Ross. It was nice knowing you.
It's fine. We got a holy man on the team.
The first one is a 19,
So that's against your armor class.
Oh,
which I believe is 15.
And I'm plus 15, yeah.
Yeah. The second one is a 19. And the third.
Is a 1. It stabs itself.
No, pretty close. It was a natural 2, so only
Yeah.
9. So that misses.
Heck yeah. So it only
But-
attacks twice.
So, let me see. So it deals. So the trident damage plus the cold damage.
So great.
We will do these separately because you are concentrating on a spell.
Yeah.
So
Oh, enthrall.
So the first one is 16 points of damage. Can you roll me a concentration check, please?
14.
14.
15.
15. Yeah. So that is successful because it beat the 10. The next one is 22 points of damage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw again, please?
18.
18. Yeah. Still
Heck
still
yeah.
enough. Brilliant.
Yeah, you're good at having all eyes on you.
Yeah. Your speed, however, is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
So you can only move 20 feet in a round at the moment. Alright. Next is Anya's turn.
Well,
The Myrmidon is looking kind of shaky.
okay. Did it see me?
I will roll with disadvantage. What was your stealth again?
I have no fucking idea.
Probably didn't, because you probably
Way
rolled
too
more
high.
than a 13.
Yeah. Way
Yeah.
too high.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get advantage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Plus,
what I was.
plus you haven't. Yeah. Well, that's just for sneak attack. But yeah.
Well, I feel like I get the sneak attack anyway, but I just
Yeah. You would get
really
the sneak
want
attack
advantage,
anyway
right?
because Ross and Neumann are. Neumann not so much anymore, but Ross is right up with it.
And Neumann just ran off.
So that's a 19.
19. Yeah, that hit.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, give me a second because I have 5d6
Oh my
of
god.
sneak attack dice.
Oh
Bertie's
my
gonna have done
gosh.
like half the damage to this thing, and then Anya's gonna come in and.
Anya literally,
kill Spill.
like she does this all the time.
Excuse me, I did like 6 damage as well.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
sorry.
not forget about that.
You helped Neumann.
To be fair, I've done none damage, so.
Yeah, that's cool. You
That's
stopped
25 points of damage.
attacking
And
us, sorry.
technically, I
Okay.
could have made it my sworn enemy and did 3d6 more.
Oh
but
my gosh!
Oh,
Anya is so terrifying.
and unless there's something you want to do with your bonus action,
oh, yeah, hide.
hide again. Yep, stealth. check.
Why are you even asking? She be hiding.
That's less great. That's a 17, which is bad for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ross, is your go.
How.
You just lost half of your hit points to
Oh,
a couple of
no.
trident stabs that
All
were
the-
really cold.
I'm really cold,
Yeah.
so I'm.
Quick, go into the fire area.
How long has the spell got left?
It has. So a round is 6 seconds. You cast it last round, so it's got about 54 seconds left.
But
Okay.
you can
Assuming you
break
don't
it
drop
if you want to.
Yeah. And how busted is the creature looking?
It's pretty damn busted.
Kill it, kill it.
Okay.
Whatever Ross would do.
WWR.
Can I? Can I cast Vicious Mockery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Give it a sick burn.
Make it
so you
good.
do a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, because it doesn't need to understand you. It just needs to be able to hear you.
What are you saying to it?
Yeah, give us your insult.
Oh God. She. Fuck me dead. Cut
Not to
this
put you on the
crap.
It's all cool.
About me getting how to improv.
Yeah. It's all good.
She looks at it and
So it's water at the moment, if that helps
it's
at all.
water.
Yeah.
She looks at it and she
Could be
is
just.
there a Fierlor equivalent of ABBA?
I mean,
ABBA.
you
ABBA
can
over
make
all
the reference if you want.
Yeah, they exist in all planes of existence, surely.
Okay. She's so cold and so shaken by the attacks that she casts vicious mockery, and she's just frantically singing Dancing Queen at this creature.
That's amazing.
I mean, it can't seem to stand it because it did fail its save.
Yes!
So roll me 3d4. 3d4 psychic damage.
That's great. It's just like, oh, I hate ABBA. The one band I dislike thinks it's elemental.
It's
7.
dead.
7.
How's
No,
it?
it's
What?
still, it's
No,
still
hang
standing.
Ah,
It's still standing, but it is really, really.
No! Time to redeem yourself, Neumann.
Alright. Yeah, it is Neumann next. Unless there is
Did it
something
see
you
me?
want to do with your bonus action, Ross.
Can I give Newman is Bardic Inspiration a bonus?
Yes.
yes.
Can I give
Hey.
him Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah. Do you want to do
Neumann-
anything to give him that
Neumann just
inspiration,
loves
or
ABBA.
Newman just loves
or is that's part of that same song
It's
snippet?
inspirational.
Yeah. Newman is
Yeah.
the dancing queen.
So Neumann,
He's
you
a
have,
master.
You are the dancing queen.
And Newman comes up is like, yes, I am.
so you have a D10 bardic inspiration dice that
Oh,
you can
wow.
use
A
to
D10,
add
damn.
to any
Dang.
attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, I believe.
Nice.
I love how usually in fights, that's when we look semi-competent because we do like a bunch of damage or do some really cool shit. And here, where we have someone who is seemingly socially competent, this is the one time where all of the shit we're doing is just super goofy,
Yeah.
like just super goofy and nonsensical.
We're all very silly. That's us. Amazing.
We love to have fun.
You have to murder the elemental in a funny way, Neumann. Because, you know, it's your audition
Right.
for being
I
a
mean,
comedian.
assuming he hit.
Make it a
Alright.
good goof.
Okay, so, it's Newman's turn? Does he
Yes.
see me? Alright.
Yes. Actually,
It was a
you
14.
hit 14. It had
Actually,
disadvantage.
yeah.
I rolled a 4. It does not
cool.
see you.
Alright, so Newman is going to run and jump at it. However, whilst doing that, he says, I am the dancing queen. Bold and swift. Only 17. Dancing queen, I feel the beat of the tambourine. I can jump, I can dive, and I'm having the time of my life. Stabs him.
You're saying
with-
that incredibly quickly
Anya-
to get that out in 6 seconds.
Anya
Neumann
leans
can do
across
that,
to
though.
Birdie.
Do you
and
not?
is
Did
just
you not
like-
hear him with his resume spiel?
Yeah, he can
Sure.
talk real fast.
Anya
I'm-
leans across to Birdie and is just like, did you know he was 17 this whole time? That we were trying to
I couldn't think of a
I
substitute on the
think it's
spot.
a reference.
And it's appropriate because I play a tambourine.
like
so.
you can-
Yeah, it's
23
good.
Never
has the
heard
same like
ABBA. She's from
23 has the same rhyme
Wherever.
and
true.
syllable count.
I'm pretty sure Newman's like 26 though. Oh, like 25 or
So-
something. Yeah.
Can I add
Anyway.
the bardic inspiration to my hit?
Yeah. You can't
Okay,
add it
that's
to
Oh
damage.
my gosh.
You can add it to damage if it's a Valor Bard that gave it to you, but for most bards,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you can only add it to the hit.
Yeah, no, that's alright, because I want it to hit for this. So, that'll definitely hit. Yep.
Woohoo!
15, 25, 26.
That handily hits.
Alrighty.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so this will be good. This will be much better, I
just
feel.
don't blow the damage.
No, that's all right. We're doing well. We're doing well. So that's 10 piercing,
Yeah.
2 psychic.
Yep.
Can't pick up my die today. 1 fire.
Okay.
Man, your cursed sword like deals so much random damage.
Surprised it's not resistant or immune to fire.
Yeah, it's weird.
7 on top of that as well for sneak attack.
20 all up.
Nice.
I'd ask you how you're doing it, but you pretty much covered that.
So it was in the song. He jumped real high and then dived into it with his rapier.
Yeah.
So
that was in his song.
And you managed to essentially dislodge its composition, and it falls to the ground.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty, and then Neumann does a landing fall and tries to roll and mimics what Ross tried to do earlier.
All right. Roll me an acrobatics check. You might actually have a decent chance at this.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
29.
20. So you managed
acrobatics, 29.
you managed to do it even better than Ross did.
So I guess water sort of goes everywhere after everything gets dislodged, and so as he rolls, he lands upright and sort of swings his leg around, which kicks up water in a circle around him, and then a mist slowly falls down.
That is incredible.
Ross just kind of looks at him and is like, "Do you want a job?"
Well, actually, I have my resume on me if you...
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have any street performance experience or?
I used to do some marketing for
okay.
Birdie here. Didn't I, Birdie? It went quite well, didn't it? And he just suddenly says, "Did it, but don't say that."
It went really well. Good job. Yeah, Neumann's great.
You're a terrible reference.
I'll be in contact.
Thank you.
Darby has Birdie. Is he still in black flames, shadow flames?
Black
Yes,
flames
he
and
is.
tentacles. Oh.
But he kind of just edges away a little bit. It's tries really hard to concentrate to stop his magic from happening. Does anything happen?
No.
Cool. Well, you guys continue along. Birdie is just gonna keep trying to do that and increasing panic.
So after about a minute, it dissipates.
Yeah, that's cool. So you guys keep talking, and then he'll eventually get out of that.
So, I kind of realized, Anya pulled out of her potion of I have had this for a really, really, really long time. When we first met, not you, Ross, obviously, we met today. Nice to meet you. When we first met, it was maybe a week afterwards that I got this. And what she's holding in her hand is a potion of climbing. Should I, drink it and drop a rope down from the door?
That could work.
I mean, I will say,
I could also just climb.
With that, two of you have there is ways for 2 of you to get climbing speeds, and 2 of you to get fly speeds.
Yeah.
Am I a flyer?
Yeah. So you can cast via your
Levitate?
tambourine once per day the spell fly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whether you want to use it in this moment is up to you. But
I mean, otherwise we could
It
try
lasts
going through
10
the other
minutes.
doors. But
Yes,
How
I did
do you
see you
do
throw
that?
that weapon through a door. Where did it go?
I threw it into the earth door. I wasn't really looking at where it went. I was mainly maybe this elemental being shouldn't have another weapon. And I think I was right with that.
Yeah.
We can check it out. You didn't get damaged by the earth? Anything, did you?
Okay. Betty, at that point, Betty staggers forward, is sweaty, looks quite pale. He's sweaty. He's okay, cool. He then stands and looks at Rock. You're bleeding. You look a lot super beat up. She did get hit a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Can I, Is it okay if I, like, touch your hand or something? I will heal you. I'm a holy man. Haha.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. That's cool. And he touches her hand and casts Cure Wounds.
At what level?
His special level.
Okay, so 4th level?
Yeah, so that is, hang on. Let's go remember how much I do with that one.
It is 4d8 plus
4d8, that's right.
your wisdom modifier, which is
Jeepers. Okay. So 4, 2, 6, 1 plus 7, and 7, so 14 plus, hang on, his wisdom modifier, which
is plus 3.
Oh yeah, so yeah, 17, so yeah, 20. You heal for 20. So like this, energy like pulses through, and Betty grabs you with his left hand, like your hand with his left hand, and like this energy pulses through into you. You feel like, I don't know how you were injured, like you're kind of like battered, I suppose. You sort of like feel like the pain from the bruises kind of like start to fade away.
So yeah, so she was stabbed by
okay.
by a trident.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, so you feel like
incredibly cold.
Yeah, no, so you feel like, I guess like that heat kind of like blossomed from the point where you were stabbed, and you kind of like feel, which would feel so gross, you feel the injury like start to like seal over again. Like,
you have magical healing yourself, like Ross, so you're not entirely unfamiliar with the sensation, but this is probably like by virtue of the dice, like it's probably a bit more powerful healing than you would typically have available to you.
Yeah.
Okay, she kind of lets it go through her, and then when she's done, she kind of just does a quick check of everything. And she's just kind of like, you're good.
Oh, I know. Thanks. Not many people appreciate that, but like, it's good. I'm glad you're not bleeding anymore.
You should try
hopefully.
his potions. Apparently, they're amazing. Cure all.
I mean, they stop you. Yeah, they stop you from being on fire. So like, yeah. I actually like sell potions. That's kind of my trade. Like, I sell these wondrous potions that do just about anything. So if you like, I can tell you more about them later on once we're not, dying from like air or something, I guess.
I mean, that'd be would you be interested in sponsoring like a performance, or?
Well, if it's free advertising, I could certainly look into it. Yes, I am a businessman after all.
Yeah, we'll talk, man.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah, my people,
cool.
your people. We'll get a happy.
Yeah, we'll converse. Yes. But yeah, the doors. I think that's a good idea to peek through at least. Otherwise, we can't get out of here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to maybe grab the other weapon as well.
Well, it was in the earth door, so.
Okay.
So you go
shot
through.
not.
So someone's gonna go through the earth door.
Okay. But he looks at everyone else expectantly.
I shot nodded, man. Like, that's fair game.
Okay, so. Oh, no. No. Yeah. What do you.
Ross is gonna just. Fine.
Oh, well, if you insist then. Oh, okay. Oh, congratulations. Good job, Ross. Yeah, excellent.
Then she goes over to the earth door and like very carefully plants her feet. Even uses a little point on her tail to kind of dig into the ground a little bit and kind of anchor herself there. And then she's gonna stick her head through the door to see if she can reach the weapon.
I don't know if it was ever mentioned, but Ross is a tiefling, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I mentioned horns, so there was an implication, but
confirmation.
I think I said tiefling bard at one point.
She's like a purple tiefling.
But
Yes.
it was kind of, if it was said, it was kind of glossed over.
You guys will see photos if you follow our socials anyway, but like,
better.
Yeah, so looking through, it's the same room that you were thrown in here from. In fact, as you are poking your head through, you see like an ethereal cyclone starting to like kind of calm down
Oh,
like,
okay.
and dissipate.
Thank God. I was like, is it not that guy again? He just come.
He's
Those
saying we
little
could have
elementals come
fucking
back.
escaped this fight this whole time.
Oh my God, we could have just
Who
left
knows?
the room.
Ross
wanna kill
kind
this.
of pulls her head back out, takes a moment, looks back in to double check. She leans back out and goes, "We're not going to need that potion of climbing."
Oh, is there a giant ladder in there or step ladder?
Was it a curtain or a door?
It's a curtain covering a door.
Oh,
She goes, "Not quite," and then she flings the curtain to the side so everyone can see in, and just kind of levels a light.
Are you saying we could have... No, I'm not even going to say it. Okay. And Anya just goes through the door.
okay. Well, that's lucky, I guess. Cool. Ready
Ross
to go through
kind
the
of
doors?
gestures for everyone to go through.
I do that.
Okay.
So does Neumann.
Okay,
Stretching.
we can cross some doors off now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you've
She kind
basically
of
covered.
takes one last look around the little chaos room and then she follows through as well.
Sweet.
So effectively, because of that, you've covered all of the doors in the ethereal room, other than
Yep.
the Feywild and the
Shadowfell, yeah.
and the Shadowfell.
Actually, we didn't cover air either. Oh, technically, I guess we did because it was elemental.
I'm going to tell you because, like, worst case scenario, at the very least, Neumann has the intelligence to put 2 and 2 together. The air door would have thrown you into that room as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is
Like, Newman's,
Yeah.
like, none of you have a negative to intelligence. Newman has a 17, like, a strength intelligence score of 17.
yeah, that's amazing.
Ross
He's
has
a
an
brainy
intelligence
boy.
score of 13. Like, you all, like, between you, at the very least, you'd be able to put that together.
Yeah.
So
I
we
made-
have the Shadowfell and the Feywild left in here.
Okay, well, I mean, I could try peeping into the Feywild again. I don't know about the other one. But I
Well,
can peep.
look, I don't. By the looks of it, it doesn't look like these doors actually lead to
Oh, you're right.
these dimensions or these other planes. It just might have something related to that particular plane. So I don't feel like we're going to the Feywild or anything like that.
Oh, that's
We should
true.
definitely be careful, but I mean, I think we should take some of the concerns away.
Yeah.
Well-
no.
Do we want to... We have several options here, but do we want to help big speed things? Actually, no. There was a giant elemental in the last room. I think
no,
we
we're
should
not
all go in
splitting up.
together.
Yeah. No, let's go. Okay, I am opening the Feywild door now. I'm peeping my little head in, my beautiful little face in.
All right. So you're all just standing around while that's happening?
Ross is
Yeah.
gonna grab the tails
to go.
of Bernie's coat to make
Oh,
sure he
yeah.
doesn't fall through.
That's perfect. Yes.
And just like by the door, ready to go in if it's safe.
She's like the alpha black.
Okay.
I just got
The
a
scimitar.
quiver. Like,
Okay, so
I'm
you
ready.
see this this kind of almost mushroomy covered ethereal landscape that you recognize as very much reminiscent of the Feywild.
Oh my gosh, guys, look.
Yeah, it's the kind of darker side of the Feywild that it evokes, but it's still,
Yeah.
even so, it is still immensely beautiful and fantastical.
So Brody like peeks in, and like you guys like, and then like you just see his like ears just like prick up instantly. It's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing! And he, like just like instantly tries to like hurry in, like to cross that threshold.
All right.
Ross's grip tightens on the tails.
So
Bertie, I don't know if that's... He's not gonna stop.
well, depends on how strong Ross is. So
yeah, so you can roll an opposed strength check.
I don't even think Bo's really like paying attention. But yeah, all right.
I have no strength modifiers. Okay,
Oh no.
but I rolled a 19.
And I rolled a 3!
So yeah, you try to run in, but like you feel like your coat is holding you back.
So because Faye's running, he's probably like effectively coat hanging backwards and falls flat on his ass. Oh, hey! Oh my gosh!
And it is at that point another
Maybe
ethereal
that's the best
cyclone
idea,
begins to
Bertie.
pick up. Everyone
yeah,
roll
you're
a strength
probably
saving
right.
throw.
Oh no.
There's another ethereal cyclone.
God damn it.
Strength
Looks like we're
save.
going in again.
Oh, Hafren's here too.
Newman just.
Oh yeah, true.
Newman just walks through the door. Okay. We're not going to have an option otherwise, guys. Come on.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Ross is
Anya kind of ducks down and scoops up Hafren and just like pops him around her neck, like just so he kind of perches there like a cat does.
Nice.
Just so that he doesn't get forgotten by me, the player.
Okay.
Good. Also, great Alice in Wonderland vibes then.
Okay.
and Ross is gonna be like, I guess, and follow in and shut the door behind her.
This idiot. Darby just, the face
So-
Darby just made. He grins so much.
Why are we
Okay.
listening to the guy who's
So-
fucking possessed with the fucking Feywild fucking bullshit? Jesus, Newman, what have you done?
So Neumann. Oh no, that's a when you leave type thing. That's just
Guess
the
we're never
typical
leaving.
Feywild memory thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, anything that happens in this room stays in this room, except for Birdie.
Well, it depends on
Yeah,
whether
true.
you make the save or not.
Oh, man.
And Anya's into it as well as an elf.
Yeah, so
Oh
what's
shit!
Yeah.
Oh dip. Didn't know that. Just assumed that I wasn't.
what's it like in here? More
Um,
mushrooms everywhere?
Yeah. So
The land of the Fae.
if you have a look in Roll20, you can see
Oh,
the kind
Oh,
of
nice.
layout of the room.
cool.
don't like
So
what
yeah,
it is.
very kind of marshy.
Oh no, what the fuck
What
is
is
that?
that?
And you see this old green flesh hag-like woman picking at mushrooms on the ground. As you enter her head,
So good at hags.
her head cocks to face you. And what brings you, pretty, to this domain of ours?
Oh, thanks. I'm so glad you noticed.
And that's where we're gonna leave it for this.
We're in some kind of Feywild dimension. Maybe.
I'm more scared of the Feywild than I am of the Shadowfell. Like,
It's fine. It's like,
I don't like how they said owls.
yeah,
There,
that's
I
true.
only see one.
That's
the
true.
last time we fought hags, it did not go well.
It's true.
No, it went really well.
No.
I mean, they died eventually. Oh no.
No, I got a friend last time we fought hag. Oh wait, no, the last time we fought yeah,
Yeah.
but
I'm
they
so-
were like seaweed hags.
I'm so curious. Like, is this an actual like transporting to somewhere in the Feywild, or is it a dimension? Oh, I'm so curious now.
By the way, Darby, just quickly before we end, this is a very cool dungeon crawl. I'm having
Yeah,
a very
that's
fun
awesome.
time.
This is I promised you guys a funhouse dungeon.
Yeah, it's really
it's
cool. That's awesome. Thank you, Darby, and thank you, Zoe, as well. Hopefully, we'll
Thank you for
be seeing
joining us,
next
Zoe.
time.
I think we discussed you should be able to join us next time.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So Zoe will be with us until she is
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
yeah.
And also,
Alright.
for the sake of saying it, because you looked a little confused when we were talking about it, when you leave the Feywild, you have to make a save, and if you fail it, you forget everything that happened in the Feywild.
Okay.
You looked
Yes,
a little bit
style.
confused about what we were talking
Yeah.
about just then.
Elves are immune to it because they are so intrinsically linked to the Feywild. Even more so for a Ladrin elf like Bertie.
Yes, but he
I'm
is
a
like
little
part.
tiefling.
Yeah, it's a little tiefling.
With your Arcana knowledge, you would probably know that anyway.
We'll see. And yeah, also Neumann is like has mildly possessed by a fae apparently that we don't know anything else about. So
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, snaps to Zoe for like this being the second time
Yes.
ever you've played D&D
Yeah,
and
it's
being able to
awesome.
keep
You
pace
did a
with
great
us.
This is the
job.
first time she's
Doing
played
really
in a
well.
group too. Like,
Yeah.
The only other time was last night.
yeah. We literally had
That's
a
so
one-on-one
cool. No, you did an
session.
awesome job.
We had a quick about hour and a half, 2 hour one-on-one session to familiarize Zoe with the rules and
Got
Help
help her
beaten
get a
up
feel for
by
the
a cat.
character. Yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
really-
I encountered a wizard's familiar in the kitchen, and I tried to lie to it, and I could not.
Oh,
Oh,
no. That's probably going to happen in this next episode, except it's going to be a hag that will probably eat us or something.
We are probably really suspicious of Hafren just at all times.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
'Cause
I also
You-
like when I rocked up and I saw Neumann, I was just like, for God's sake.
I mean, look, you are in a place where there's a lot of cats,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's on you.
it's true, yeah.
It was a winged
Oh, man.
cat, so you know.
I will
Oh.
say, Bertie, as a
Yeah.
denizen of the Feywild yourself, you do know
Yeah.
some hags make deals.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well,
Okay,
all about deals.
I'm so fucking stupid because there was a good dense amount of time there where I thought you said some hags make eels, and I'm like,
There's spells for that. Some hags make eels.
The deal
swamp hag?
Let's see it. Let's see it. Interesting. Well,
yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure there'll be many questions in the next episode. I'm very keen for this. And also very, very concerned about the fact that there's one more door that is the Shadowfell, which is tied
Yeah.
quite closely with Big Bad. So,
Actually, that's one more curtain door.
Yeah.
As far as the other
And then
doors
there's
go,
another
we've still got
18 doors after that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
none of
to
them
be
are
honest,
upstairs.
I wasn't too familiar with what happened in that last room because all I was getting was like, Neumann. And I'd be like,
Oh,
yes.
no.
So, like, all I heard was, like, I took damage because I was cold, and then that's when my internet started picking up. But anything that happened before that,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Darby
what was
will throw
going
you the
on.
audio.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't really miss much for yourself. You saw Bertie fall in the center of the room as you were being thrown into the room from one of the corners. And he
Yeah.
took like 3d6 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Yeah, that's not
Oh,
great.
big ol'.
He's hurting a little bit. Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Center of the room.
I'm going to stop my recording now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, I did a beautiful acrobatic tumble.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. I heard that part as well, but that
That was
Did we wrap
beautiful.
the episode?
I think we still need to technically wrap.
Oh yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have to edit this
you
together.
technically stop
we
recording.
will. Yeah,
I don't think
we'll
Jake's
see you next
listening to
time.
me.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.
See you.